So next up, let's talk about sighting in a squirrel rifle. You got a scope on that the power is greater than 10. This scope is going to be a 6x20 clear ridge Ultra XP, and I'm going to sight it in using my 50-yard method. I found out in an earlier video that my 50-yard method for a 9-power scope just ain't working for these eyes. So we're going to use this extended focus scope and see what we can do with the 50-yard sight-in method. We're going to shoot SK subsonic hollow point ammunition through this one. This gun is a 16-inch American threaded, and suppressor hunting became legal, or becomes legal, October the 1st of 2013. And I'm just waiting on my can. So this one's threaded up, ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get her sighted in right around where she needs to be. Of course, I'm sure the can's going to change the grouping. But all right, let's make these subsonics work. I can't tell you how nice it is. Sounds pretty cool to use a 20-power scope at 25 yards. Makes sighting in a joy. Good center punch. Ooh, that was out of the ballpark. Just a touch high. That's probably okay because I'm probably going to be low at 50. That's what we're looking for. Touch off to the right, but that's a spectacular group. I'm not going to change anything until I get to 50. 50 yards is where I start making my adjustments. Then I'll bring it back 35, 25, and 15. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see if I can lay down a group at 50 that I'll be satisfied with. 20 power at 15 yards is a great sight in mid. Not so much I want to haul this rifle around in the woods. Sitting down and sniping. The circle. Let's keep them there. It's working for me so far. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. still not bad. I can live with that group. So that looks good at 50. To me, just from here, 20 power. I'm thinking a nickel will cover that. All right, should be smooth sailing from here on out. 35 yards, then 25, then 15. Well, let's hope it's smooth sailing. Always helps if you take the safety off. That's okay, that's expected. Yes, sir, touching. That's meat on the table. There. Ugh, and then I drop one like that. That's probably me rushing. At least I hope so. That's certainly not a bad group. Gonna run with that from here. Good at 35. That'll kill a squirrel dead at any time. Taking into account that I'm shooting from a rest, and we won't be shooting from a rest in the woods squirrel hunting. But one caveat there is the tighter I can get the gun sitting on this rest, the more I can be off in the woods and still make an accurate hit. So that's why I test from a rest. Now that doesn't mean you shouldn't practice in positions that you would normally be in the squirrel woods, but I always have my shooting sticks with me. Good for 35. Let's roll to 25. All right, let's see what we can do. 25. Right into focus. A nice parallax scope. With a parallax scope, you can set it at one distance for squirrel hunting, like I usually do at 50, and hunt with it and not have a problem. Most of your rimfire scopes that don't have parallax or adjustable objective are parallaxed at 50. So, I mean, you can go in the woods with that and just leave it set there. But it's great for sighting in at tight distances. That's why I would recommend an AO scope. All right, let's rock 25. I'm expecting about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch high here. Usually like that with subsonic or standard velocity ammunition. There's that safety thing again. Should get you every time. Yep. Just a hair on the high side. About a 1/2 inch. It's like I've been doing this for a while. Yes, really ain't no reason to shoot the other two, but why not? And then I go and pull one like that. I say those words and then I eat them. Certainly works for me. 25 looking good. We just need to dope it one more yard, or one more yardage. Cord that in is 1/2 inch high, 25. Stick with me for 15. I'm expecting my 15-yard group to go low. They usually always do. Only gonna fire, let's say 3 rounds at it. You have to account for the height that your scope is above your bore line. Have to account for it. So you're gonna have to hold over, because you're gonna shoot low at this distance if you hold on. Dial her down to 15, should be nice and clear. Go. Actually, it's on. Impressive. A little bit low. Not much though. You know what? You could be surprised with anything you do. I've never shot this SK subsonic ammunition before today, and its velocity may be different than other subsonics that I've shot before. But I'm going to call that basically on at 15 yards. Well, hope you've enjoyed the sight-in process. I hope you've learned something from the sight-in process, and I'm not expecting you to go out there and do it exactly how I do it. Figure out a way that works for you. Maybe you use some of the stuff that I've shown you today. But hopefully, you've been able to take something away from this. You'll be able to get your squirrel rifle on. You'll be able to take some squirrels coming up this fall during season. I sure hope to do so. I hope to top my 78 squirrel count number from last year. I also hope to document each one in a written journal entry, so I'll have those to look back on the days where I can't get up and move and get out. Somewhere on down the line, it'll be fun to reread those stories and relive those memories. Thanks for watching. I've enjoyed you being here. Nate Bone Buster.